Welcome, guys, to another episode on the Water Wave TV channel. I'm here with
Upgraded Beast, your boy, out here in the IG in 612. Follow me. Reseller with shoes, as you guys can see. Local, doing my thing. It's pretty sick. Appreciate you inviting me and doing me this interview as well.
Yep. Thanks for having me over to your spot.
Appreciate it.
See the shoes and all the stuff that you really work with. Actually see it on hand. There'll be a lot of good clips of a lot of shoes. But my first question is gonna be, what do you do? But you kind of already knocked that one out of the park.
Oh, my fault.
But before we get too deep into this interview, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, share it with all your friends. We gotta make the Water Wave as big as possible. Gotta keep growing the wave. Also, we got a couple sponsors. If you don't know yet, we partnered up with Skirt Scooters. That's Skirt with 3 R's. If you go to skirtscooters.com, you can use code WWTV for $50 off your scooter.
5-0, bro. Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep. It's a great scooter. And my favorite thing it does is it folds up so you can bring it into class with you if you're in college or something. So get yourself a Skirt scooter, electric scooter. Also,
it's electric?
It's an electric scooter.
What? I thought it was just a normal scooter.
An electric scooter.
Bro, that's fire, bro. I might actually
$50 off.
I was debating on it, but I was like, I don't want to push though on the scooter. But
no, it's an electric scooter.
It is electric, bro. Come on, bro.
And he's local too, so let's say something happened to it.
Yeah.
If you accidentally popped a tire or broke something, he's local, so you could get the part right off and maybe even just pay him to fix it or something.
Oh wow. It's kind of like Eric's bike shop.
Basically. But also, shout out Northern Chill Drink Northern Chill H2O on Instagram. Make sure you go follow them, and also you can use code 25NCWWTV for 25% off Northern Chill on Amazon.com. Drink the world's best water, Northern Chill.
Damn, I wish I had some.
I haven't. I know. I need to get some more. I'm about to get some in a few days.
That shit sounds fire.
All right. Let's get right into this interview. So you said you were a reseller.
Yep.
When did you decide to start reselling shoes, and what kind of sparked that as an interest?
So before even becoming a reseller, I was actually a collector, for a while, and it got to the point where my girl, wife, whatever, what I'm saying, my significant other, one day we were kicking it downstairs, and then we hear a thump upstairs in our upper level in our house. And next thing you know, we come upstairs, and then boom, everything's just laid out on the floor. The fucking closet thing fell and everything. And I was just like, damn.
Your clothes? All your clothes?
Clothes, shoes, it was just all a mess. And then my girl's like, yo, you need to do something about it. So I was like, all right. So most of the stuff I got was good prices. So what I did was I just started reselling it using my sources and everything, Facebook, IG, as you guys can see. You guys was saying, I just started doing that first. And then I was like, man, I'm making money. My hustler mentality clicked in, and I was just like, all right, man, I'm about this. Let's see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? It's money to be made, and plus, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it, why not? Can't say no to money, right? And then I told my homie the idea, and then from there we just jumped off, and he was like, let's do it. I'm about it with you. He had his own collection too, so we started there. And now it's been 1.5 years, and it's been lit. Yeah,
I see your Instagram looks like it's pretty popping.
Yeah,
at least,
it's
people are
people
are viewing it, and you actually have basically the viewership you're getting on your Instagram is what people would love to have on their website where they sell clothes.
Exactly.
So it's you basically just have a really popular website when it comes down to it. People are shopping on your site, whether if they're buying or not, they're looking all the time.
I don't have a site. I use the Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. Your Instagram is basically your substitute for your website, which is popping.
Yeah, I know, it's so fire because I save money not paying a website. Instead, I just take advantage of the tools that are for free on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I'm just doing my thing, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was hard at first,
How did you like originally start buying nice clothes or like more the more expensive stuff? Like obviously what I'm talking about. Like
When I was a collector, or
yeah, when you were a collector, like what sparked you wanting to buy your first ever like designer shoe or like designer hoodie? You know what I mean? Like what sparked your like
the
drive?
fact I couldn't afford it when I was younger.
Okay.
Once I started getting money, I was like, all right, I started working hard, you know what I'm saying? Working at just jumping to different warehouses and shit I was doing. But I always had love for it as a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
But because as a young kid, I mean, my parents weren't wealthy enough to be like, yo, I'll get you it. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally started getting my guap, I was like, all right, I'm definitely going to get the stuff that I want now. Like, I definitely need it. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest goal, you ever knew those Jordan 4 Dornbeckers and the Oreo 6s?
Yeah.
Dude, those are my highlight shoes that I always dreamed of having. And I did get them. You know what I'm saying? That's what really sparked it like hardcore for me. Just like I really want to get the stuff that I couldn't get when I was young, and then was only enough to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just like every other man out here.
What was like the craziest thing you ever bought or like that you like bought and you were like, this is gonna make me a lot of money someday whenever I decide to sell it, or I could wear it obviously, but like you just bought something and it was like, I'm making good money off of this for sure. Like you got it for retail or whatever.
I'd say probably the Travis Scott ones.
Okay.
Those were my first hit when I hit the Travis Scott ones on sneakers. I was like, holy crap! I just spent $200 for shoes that at the time were going $1,000. Now they're hitting, I think, like $2K.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I did sell them though at a convenient time where things got bad for me. So I was like, okay, I got to wear them too. I got them wearing probably like 6 months. You know, but I took care of them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fucking beat them up or something, you know, because I knew one day I'm going to have to sell them.
Yeah.
And I still sold them for $800.
Yeah. With being able to wear them.
That's a $600 profit, bro. That's like the best profit I think I've ever had so far.
What people, what I feel like that people that don't resell, or at least people that don't buy a lot of like designer or stuff, don't realize that you're not really, if a shoe is $250 or if a jacket's $500, you're not actually spending that, because eventually if you want to, you could at least make some money back on that piece. Like if you spent $500 on like a Supreme jacket or some shit, like there's always going to be someone that'll probably buy that for you for $400 as long as you don't beat it up, or $350. So really when it came down to it, you paid $150 and you wore it for as long as you wanted.
Exactly. It's like you're paying it to wear.
Yeah. It's almost like a rental service.
Yeah, rental service. I like
but
that
like
better.
You're not actually renting it. You're just making money back off it because you don't want to wear it anymore.
Besides, unless you're that dude that just likes to fuck up their gear, then then it's tight on you, bro. You losing money, good money.
How do you feel about Travis Scott doing the McDonald's thing? And like McDonald's merch.
I can't hate on the guy.
Whatever.
I can't hate on the guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing his grind. And if anything, out of all the celebrities, bro, he is by far the most successful one I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. He is combining with how many companies already so far?
Yeah, he's done a lot. Like I feel like he doesn't stop. He just finds a new one. Like every time the other one dies off a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, okay, this shit dead. I bet I'm gonna just do something else. And he did something else. Like that's just crazy, man. I respect the guy. The McDonald's though, honestly, it was just a regular quarter pounder. To be honest, there was nothing really different about it. It was just McDonald's. Like I tried it and I was like, it's still a burger of McDonald's. It tastes like a quarter pounder. It's
just what he would order.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what they were getting at. Like
it's
not, they didn't really do anything crazy to the meal. It's just what he wanted to say was his order.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then people were like.
Just because he was the face of it, like there's literally nothing different. Yeah, it's just what he would order, or like what he chose as his meal.
You seen that live stream of him, like when he went to McDonald's? I think it was in Texas or something.
And like a lot of people came. He got fined for it or something.
Really?
Yeah, I seen an article where he got fined. I did not know
that. That's
crazy. He got fined for drawing too big of a crowd or something.
Oh, because of COVID and everything, right?
Probably. Yeah, that's probably why. Right.
Yeah. Fuck COVID though.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
But other than that, can't hate on the guy. Like I said, Travis Scott, he makes money for us resellers. You know what I'm saying? His shoes, they're always worth at least. If you get them for retail, you're definitely gonna.
You're making money. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you beat them up or something.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about like artists and brands collabing with shoes?
It's great.
Like, it's just like it needs to happen? You think it needs to happen more? Or
Yes,
happens a good amount?
definitely. I feel like, but not with random ass ones though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you don't,
like,
and you
stick
don't want
with
to
the
overdo
trend.
them too.
Yeah,
Like you
exactly.
don't. Yeah, you want to, and it has to be like a high tier artist. I
Right.
feel like they can't like just pick up like some random like
Yeah.
do a bunch of them, have a bunch of like smaller tier, and it would like lose the value a little bit. They'd be like, damn, how many collabs are there?
Right, and then it's kind of like Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Supreme at one point was like limited. Like, bro, they used to drop shit like once every season, and that's it.
Now they do it every week.
Exactly. So it's like now it's like some Supreme items are probably selling, but other than that, like most of it sits.
Yeah, no,
bricks.
my friend was on it yesterday. My roommate Calvino, he was just showing me this backpack he wanted, and it was the whole next day,
Right.
and it was like a camouflage Supreme backpack. I'm like, when I was in high school, I'm like, this shit would have been sold out in like 2 seconds. Like what is it like? And this is here for a whole 24 hours after for retail. Like you might as well grab it because I know one day it's. I mean, obviously it's gonna sell out at some point.
It's Supreme. You know what I'm saying? It still has its like value.
Yeah,
like,
but
just
it's
some
not as
stuff.
rare anymore.
Exactly.
It's just
and that. I mean, I kind of. It is what it is. That's
how everything's gonna grow, though. You know, like the more popular you are, you can't hate them for making more and more.
Right. Exactly. They're trying to eat more because they know, like in the end, they are they really eating out of that resale value? I don't know.
No.
You know, in the end,
It's just,
I never spoke to one, so I can't say yeah they do or they don't. But
yeah,
all
I don't know.
is they sell it for retail, and then people that are eating off of that extra, you know, whether it could be a McChicken worth or it could be a fucking quarter pounder worth. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's and that's how it is. You know?
But how do you feel about Vlone doing a lot of like album merch collabs? You know what I mean? Like how they did the Nav Vlone and like the Pop Smoke one a while ago.
Juice
and,
too, right?
Juice one, and I think they've done like a few other ones too. Those are the ones that
ASAP
first come
too.
ahead.
At first, I think ASAP and Burner or something, or who was it? Who was the second guy from ASAP Rocky's crew that was representing?
Bari owns Vlone, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, personally, at first I liked it, and then eventually it was just kind of like, okay, they're kind of overdoing it.
Yeah, because I seen it as like when it first happened.
Right.
I was like, damn, this is a great opportunity for people to make a lot of money, isn't this? Because like when it first happened, I was like, damn, he's doing a collab with like Pop Smoke or some shit like on a Vlone shirt for his album. Like that sounds hard. But then when he does it for like the 10th time with an artist just to sell merch, like because that's why I bought the Nav ones. They were like 40. It was like $40 a shirt for a Vlone shirt, and you're guaranteed to get it. You order it in the 48-hour window. Like it's like why not? And I could if it could probably sell it for more than 40 to somebody. Like it's a V, it has a fat V on the back, and it has like a cool design.
And
on the front.
Lot of people like it. A lot of people like it. I'm not gonna lie, but I remember when that shit was worth like hundreds. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, like if you had the certain Vlone shirt, if you had a real one, shit, I knew a lot of people that had fake Vlone. That's another thing I wanted to get into was fake stuff. But I've seen a lot of people with fake Vlone, like just like people that will like.
People don't even care either, so whatever.
Well, and, like, and if there's no Vlone at like an average store in everyone's town, so nobody like a lot of people don't know what's real and fake.
Right.
Like I like me personally, I could maybe tell just by the quality of the shirt, but like I wouldn't be able to tell by no stitching or like what the tag looks like because I'm not that familiar with Vlone.
Yeah, because their quality is pretty. Well, at first was really good.
Yeah, it was like
on point,
super like thick, right?
Yep. Have you ever seen that Off-White collab they did? It
has
like wording right here, and it has the off right here in orange and black, bro.
I have seen that.
That was crazy for me. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That right there, that's probably one of the pieces I really love. But other than that, though, I mean, with like the collabs, too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool, but then,
yeah, the album sales when they're too much. It just makes people sell hella albums too.
Exactly. You know, it helps the artist and it helps the merch, but
they make money off it because it's just stamping a look. Like when they do that, at least with the Nav one, it wasn't the same quality as the normal shirts. Like they were just like, you could tell it was a cheaper Vlone shirt because it was mass produced. But I mean, they're still making good money on it.
Exactly. In the end of the day, it's all about, you know, money, you know what I'm saying, the support, you know. And I mean, personally, would I buy from them? Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I'd rather, like, I spend my own money on my own personal life, and then I upgraded beats, I don't spend $1 from it. You know what I'm saying? I every profit I make off of it, I put it right back into the jar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, not literally a jar, but you know.
How do you feel about fake stuff then? Like, has anyone ever tried to sell you fake shoes? Like, tried to get one by? Bro,
you deal as a reseller, bro. I do this 24/7. It's a pain in the ass, but it's spotted as long as you like look up the knowledge and look up the sources that there is for free. You can go on Google or YouTube and look up a shoe of a brand new shoe being opened, or there's a video of someone doing a review. There's someone doing a legit check. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, use your sources. You know what I'm saying? Don't just cop a shoe, especially if it has value in it, and you don't see it sitting over the counter on the finish line, whatever. Definitely do your research, bro, because fakes, they're getting better. They're becoming a bitch of a fucking thing. But if you take advantage of the sources, you'll definitely find out whether you have a real pair or not. You know what I'm saying? But it does make the job harder.
Have people tried to sell you fakes?
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time,
but
it happens here and there. Yeah, yeah, bro.
Do you have any like crazy obvious ones sometimes?
Oh my god!
Bro, like you really think like this? Cause like, or people like, or has anyone ever been like genuinely like, what? It's fake? Like, there's like, I did not think it was fake, and then like that you had to break the news to them that they were been owning fake shoes, so whoever they bought it off kind of scammed them.
Can I tell you an example that just happened? Not that long. You know, I was speaking about Bill from Piff, Minneapolis. Right. Shout out to you guys, by the way.
Shout out Piff.
You know, but I ended up meeting someone there for some pair of off-white UNC ones, and so I went there to meet him because I didn't know him like that. So
you go to a public place.
Exactly. But this kind of thing, bro, locally, always meet people at a local spot.
And if you go to Piff, they're experts too.
Exactly. That's a second opinion right there. You know what I'm saying? Then UNC ones, they're a bitch to fucking legit check. So I was like, I hope I could get a second opinion from Bill. And then I went there, met the dude. And then dude was like, oh, yeah, man, I got it from a friend, woo this and that. I was like, okay, well, give me a minute to legit check. You know, my friend Bill right here is going to help me out as well. So we started legit checking this and that. And then Bill had a pair on his website. You can actually type in legit check, and they have different shoes there.
Oh, like all the fakes that they
No, real. No, they have real.
The real ones?
Yes, they have pictures of the real ones and take detailed pictures of it. You can type in legit check, and you'll find it there. Not all the pairs in the world, but they got some there.
Yeah.
And they had one there, and I looked it, me and him looked it, and boom, right there, just straight fake. I was like, dang. Like, and what's crazy, they were pretty good. But the only thing they messed up on was like the insole, right? Oh shit, my bad. I dropped this, my fault. The insole of the shoe, right? Here, let me show you. Come on, motherfucker. Here we go. So this right here, you see all those lines?
Yeah.
An authentic one has these lines. This is how Nike like produces their stuff. Authentic ones.
Yeah.
His was only right here, and they were like fat, thick glue, bro. I was like, bro.
I guess because you got to think about like the little things that the fakers don't think about.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, like that detail doesn't matter. Like they think about every exterior detail,
right?
But not like what it's actually
the little
like.
Things,
yeah, what's actually going on to make it.
And that happens a lot, and they missed that. And so, but the worst part was, bro, this dude came back, and he was upset. You know, I can tell he was genuinely like, damn, bro, like what? Like like you were saying, his reaction was like,
yeah, either he was selling it really good or he was actually sad.
Or that. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But all I know is dude was simping hard, and he was like, damn, I'm sorry, man, wasting your time, this and that. And I was like, all right, man. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I hope you get your money back as well. You know, just let the person know. If they question you, go on Piff Minneapolis, and you can show them what I show you. You know what I'm saying? And that was clutch, you know what I'm saying? Because they've been around for 6 years, I think. And dudes are great solid dude. You know what I'm saying? Can't complain.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a sneaker con?
Nah, that's the goal, bro. It's expensive though.
Like to just go, or even like to have a booth.
To go is not too bad, but I really my goal is to have a booth.
Yeah, because if you're not like you'd want to be selling stuff, you don't want to be walking around with like shoulders of shoes.
Yeah, just like looking like one of them guys at the stadium stands and shit. Get your popcorn.
Oh, like yeah. Maybe if like I mean, I don't know how much it costs for a booth, but you could probably like split it up between like a few guys, and just because then you could really fill it up,
right?
Because then more people, more product.
Exactly, and that was my plan with my boy, but then my boy passed away from cancer and shit. So after that, I was like, well, it's like $200, maybe $3. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker con, I think.
Like just for a general admission ticket.
No,
for the booth.
For the booth.
Oh, okay. That's not bad for how many people go.
Exactly, and plus, how many shoes you sell, you could probably make that shit.
30 minutes.
Exactly.
As long as they choose to buy from you, because
Exactly.
I mean, you are I guess you are competing
Right.
with everybody. So
Yeah.
it's not like there's a lot of shoppers, but there's also a lot of sellers there
Right.
too. So it's really like you got to have the better deal than the guy on the other end by the dollar.
Yes and no. Yes, because obviously everybody wants to save money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But no, because this is my motto. I just believe in, like, if you're a salesman, they're not buying the shoe. They're buying what you have.
Yeah.
They're buying you. Sorry.
Yeah, they had a good interaction with
Exactly.
you,
You know what
and they
I'm
feel
saying?
like, oh, like, yeah, I do want to buy this shoe. I was thinking about it. Yeah, I do want to buy it.
Don't make them feel like they're a buyer. Make them feel like, they family. Take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, like, I can make something happen for you. We can talk numbers. What if I'm not firm? You know what I'm saying? That's what's awesome about this game.
Yeah.
You have, well, at least for me, I make sure I have a certain like movable space where I buy it, so I can, like, work, negotiate. But some people just, some people are firm too, So I mean,
Yeah, they're just not moving on that price
they
by
don't fold,
$10.
But sometimes, like, I look at it, I'd rather build bridges than burn them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that person can be like, okay, well, then I'll just go with this dude right here. You know what I'm saying? And then I lost the custody. What if he's a regular customer? What if he's like comes back all the time? I have multiple people like that because I work my way with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm making it happen for you because I want you to take this shoe home.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I make my money, and we all happy. You know what I'm saying? And they don't feel like they got ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel that. What's the most amount of shoes you've bought at one time of like a certain type? Like if you ever got a fat Yeezy drop and you bought like 50 Yeezys or something like that.
I haven't hit that yet. What I do, I resell, like, off of the resale profit margins. That's what I do.
Okay.
I barely ever really hit retail. It's hard, bro. A lot of these fucking kids, a lot of these, like, a lot of people know how to do this shit.
So you don't really get a lot of stuff like right when it drops, but you just kind of collect a lot of it, and like you just get good deals.
Right.
Like maybe buy like 4 or 5 of them at a time, and they cut you a deal, and then that's kind of where you make your margins.
Right. Yes, and also not only that, but I also try to get it within that week, not like wait till months. You know what I'm saying? I try to get it within that week. There's always someone that gets it for retail, and they just looking for that quick buck.
And
I'm right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll make it happen with you.
Yeah, because they could buy it for 200, sell it for 400, or wait 2 months to maybe find someone to buy it for 9 or
exactly.
something. But they could easily just double their money off because all they did
And
was
there's
maybe
always
stay overnight or something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever stayed overnight at a place for a shoe?
Wait, no, not overnight. I stayed probably. It was winter time. You know what the Obsidians ones?
Yeah.
They the same color as this your hat.
I think I've seen them.
They're ones.
I used to be in the shoe game. I didn't even really talk in high school. I used to resell.
Right.
Well, but I haven't done it since then, so I haven't paid attention too much.
All right. Well, the Obsidian ones, right? They released last winter time. This past winter in 2019, right? Bro, I sat like 2.5 hours, bro, and it was like, I think it was like -2, bro.
Damn.
And early in the morning, bro. That shit sucked, bro. That's the most I've ever done. I'll admit that. I've never done some crazy shit like how some of these cats. But then again, it's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're in LA, that's where I see it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's just online.
Yeah, it's all raffled out on the online now. They don't want too crazy in that shit. You know what I'm saying? People actually die from this shit, bro. It's crazy.
I stayed overnight one time with my friend Bill in high school. It was at a Shields. There was a pair of Oreo 4s dropping.
Okay, I remember
in
those.
like 2015 maybe.
Yeah, 2015, 2016, something like that.
Somewhere around there. And we stayed in his car because like there was gonna be 10 shoes dropped, so like you could get one. And we pulled up there at like, I don't even know, like 2 a.m. or something. The stores didn't even open until 8 or something, like some long ass wait. And there was already like 2 people there. We were like, damn, like there's other people in Mankato. And I'm from Mankato, and like this is like shoe drops never happen out there. And there was actually people there, and we just kind of put some chairs out there and just talked to them a little bit, and then we just went and sat in the car because it was cold too. But then like a total of like 8 people pulled up, and everyone got what they wanted. So.
And then see, that's not bad.
Yeah,
see,
like everyone happened to get a size they wanted. Like nobody was like, no, I need that size.
See, that's not bad, bro. You probably would have been able to go back probably and get another pair, bro. See now.
Yeah, no, they had them on the shelf. They had one on the shelf for like a long time, but they weren't reselling for much, so I didn't even feel like buying it, and it wasn't my size to wear because I bought my size when I went, and
bro, can you imagine if you had it now?
from the
The
20.
Oreo 4s, I think they were selling for like 3 almost, something like that.
Oh, if I had them brand new.
They're probably hitting around there, bro.
Yeah, I wore them. I wore them a lot, and then I sold them to somebody for like 190 or something.
Right.
Yeah. I was just like I wore them, and then I just stopped wearing them, and I was just like, all right, they're not brand new, and they're not going for anything brand new anyway.
Yeah,
so.
at the time, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And see, that's what happens a lot, bro. Some of these shoes hit bricks, and then eventually they go up.
Yeah, because a lot of people wear them down, and there's less new ones.
Yeah, or someone famous wore them, and then it just skyrocketed the shoe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But dude, the other day though, you know those biohack ones they dropped a little bit. No, a few weeks ago they dropped, right? I tried to do the retail thing. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna try to go for it. I'm gonna go to MOA and try to get a pair. I go at like 1:00, bro, and I get there and they're like, yeah, no, we're sold out. And I was like, when? Like what? I thought it was at 12, and they're like, dude, there was like 50 people lined up before 12.
Damn. Yeah, MOA is probably a hot spot.
Bro, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know a guy that gets like 50 Yeezys at a time sometimes.
Really?
Like I don't know where
He probably bots, bro. That's why he hits that Yeezy supply.
He probably. Yeah. How do you feel about bots?
I mean, it's there. It's the new thing. And to be honest,
I remember seeing those when I was in high school. Like they just became a thing, and I was like, it makes sense. Like I could pay an extra $40 to make sure I get this shoe that's gonna sell for $700 more than what I paid.
Right.
Like it made sense, but I was like, it kind of sounds fake. Like what if I just buy this and I like bought the wrong thing? Like when there was like no like popular ones, like when it was first coming around.
My dude, I felt the same way when I first hear about that, about like bots and shit.
I was
but
like,
then
is this shit real?
Yeah, exactly. And then eventually, bro, you gotta hop on the wave. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the wave. It is what it is. It's part of the game, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I used to sit in front of my computer and have my phone going and waiting for Yeezys to drop at 9 a.m. or whatever. Yeah. And then you get in it says you're waiting, you'll be pulled in when it's your turn. Right. So I'll be just sitting there and then like whatever one loads in first, then I'll buy it with my card or whatever. And then if I happen to get it again, I'll be like, Mom, let me borrow your card. I'll give you some cash because you can only buy one per card.
Yeah, exactly.
Then, I got lucky a few times doing that.
See, what's cool about bots, bro? You don't have like you doing that one session alone. You can like put it in, log it in, and then just like it's like multiple of them, but still use the same card because they all have different IP addresses and shit like that. I know a little bit of it, but I still haven't got on the way because like, dude, they're expensive. I mean, there's cheap ones. Yeah, but they're still expensive.
Yeah, to guarantee that you're gonna get one.
Yeah, the better ones. I think the most one there is like probably $4 or $5 It's called Cyber AIO. You know, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a green sea and shit. Yeah, bro, that shit's expensive, bro. Shit's crazy. But, I mean, it is what it is, like I said.
Would you say Minnesota's a good state for reselling?
For now, I mean, to be honest, yeah, it's not bad, actually. No, it's not bad. Locally wise, I sell decently in the local community. A lot of people know me. I buy from them. I buy from them and they buy from me. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. It's just, got to be careful and just know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, meet people at local public spots. Don't meet them like outside a gas station. Like, no, go inside a building because I promise you're not going to get robbed if you go inside a building with cameras and stuff. Like, they're going to just be like, oh, I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? If that's their plan.
Yeah.
But if they're legit, they're just trying to get their money and sell you the shoe, then you're going to be like, all right, they're going to go in with no question,
I feel that. So anything you want to tell them before we send this off?
All right, shit. I mean, holla at me on our Instagram. It's called Upgraded Beasts. You can see me there. I'm always dropping heat every week, every Saturday. I'm always buying and selling, sometimes trading as well. Hit me up in the DMs if you're any specific shoe you need. I can make something happen. Just holla at me. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate Waterwave as well, inviting me, doing this interview. Freaking awesome, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Glad to have you. I'm glad we got to do it in here too. It's kind of a cool setting.
I know it's a little cool little setup. You know? I had to do it today. I was liking.
What's the most you've ever spent on one piece? Like one pair of shoe, or I don't know if you like to buy anything else besides shoes, really, or like a jacket, or like what's the most you spent on one thing?
Personal or just for the company?
Personal. Like personal? I guess. Maybe both. Whatever, like the most amount of money you had spent on one thing, just because you either knew you were gonna make money off it or just to have.
Well, personally wise, I think the most expensive thing I bought was some off-white UNCs that I had personal back then. I spent like $1,200 on it, and then as a upgraded beast, I think the most thing I spent was the Grateful Dead dunks, the green ones, right there. I spent 1,800 on them.
Damn.
Yep.
That's an
That's a size
$1,800 shoe.
13. Yep.
Damn, that's my size.
And I just sold them today for 1924
Damn.
on StockX. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted it, so I was like, all right, bet. You know
Is
what I'm saying?
StockX changed the game?
Yeah, you know, it's a good. If I get a good deal on a DS pair, and it sits with me for at least 2 or 3 days more, I'm gonna just sell StockX. It's a great way to make money. You know, don't be phased by it. Like, if nobody wants to buy it for a good price you're selling it at, then that's on them. I'll give it to StockX and just make my quick money. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this, turn the notifications on if you want more interviews like this.
Right.
Let me know who I should interview next in the comments. Shop waterwavetv.com for these hats if there's any left. We got
That gas.
blue, black, and white. But they might be gone by the time this drops. I don't even know. But we also got t-shirts, as you can see, and a bunch of other ones. So tap in. Use the codes that I said at the beginning of the video. Rewind it if you really want to buy an electric scooter or the best water in the world to get the codes. But I'm out. Peace.
Peace.